Hello everyone, it's Fair Welcome by, back at another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Sideswipe. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or would you like to see next in a video. So onto the figure himself. Here we have him in his Cybertronian sports car mode, and it's a very nice sports car. I love this. Like, in the fall Cybertron games, this is one of the multiplayer alt modes I chose. It was so good, and transformation was quick. But let's get a close up on the detail. Focus, thank you. I can kind of see a face that looks like teeth, and those are the eyes. So, yeah, gets a nice Autobot symbol that almost blends in. Really, kind of wish it was white backed or silver backed or something. But get the silver going all the way up back. Get the nice black for the windows that he needs. Okay. Get some the Energon glow in the tires. In the back is clearly going to be something for robot mode. So yeah, not too bad. He does roll, pretty good. Now, word of warning: if you follow the instructions, they tell you to tap in his feet to the shoulders. If you do that, he will not roll. This hinge sits a little bit too low. I might have mistransformed him. That's completely plausible. But they will also bow out the wheels, as you can see. Bows out just enough to where now he doesn't roll. So that's just my word of warning. Do it at your own risk. But for a real quick size comparison, here we have Sideswipe with G2 Sideswipe. And, it's not too bad of a scale. So there is that. And he comes with one accessory, the, I forget the name of this gun, weapon. So get some detail on this. Very nice. Can store with this tab right here into the slot right here, or right here if you really wanted him to be, shooting downwards for some reason. But yeah, plug it up here, and there you go. All right. Now for transformation, you want to go ahead and remove the gun. Then you want to come right here, pop all that up, float up. And then also come back to the back and flip this up. So that way you can come to this panel onto the side. And, oh yeah, you also want to flip up this one panel right here. Flip that up, flip that up. You should be able to get this, pull it out, and there we go. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Rotate this around, flip around that section, then go ahead and close up that panel. But before you do, actually rotate this 180, and there is a slot and tab connection. And then same thing here, there is that slot right here going into this tab. Flip that back and flip up his foot, and there you got a foot. Do the same thing for this side. Untap this from the alt mode. It tabs in pretty securely. Come on. Release, thank you. Rotate that around. Go ahead and tap that in. Flip around the leg. Come on. Flip it around. Go ahead and flip this piece down and around. And get that tapped in. Flip up the foot. And there you got a feet all done. Then rotate the waist 180. Next, you want to come up here. Flip these down. You want to line up this notch right here in the tire with that peg. Line that up, tap that in. Do the same thing for this side. Next, you want to go ahead and untab the arm sections and just bring them all the way down. Then go ahead and flip around the chest plate and get that kind of already tapped in. Get that tapped in. Then pull back the roof car section. Flip around the head, and it will tab into right there. Tab that in. There we go. Get this all straightened out. Then just kind of collapse the chest plate back in. Actually, before that, so you can see, flip down these gray sections, and they will sit right in there. I don't know how well you can see that. Right in there. So tap that in. tab that in, and final step, well, one of the final steps, flip out the hands and rotate the elbows. Then come back to the backpack, rotate this up, take this section, rotate it to 180. It is on a peg. If it comes off, it's fine. And there we go. There you got an out of frame sideswipe in robot mode. And it's a very nice figure. Honestly, one of the better Gamer Edition figures. So, yeah, he does have a backpack, but I mean, it's forgivable. So, but get a close up on that head sculpt. Focus. Thank you. It's a very sideswipey head sculpt. Looks very nice. The shiny silver is kind of throwing off my camera a little bit. But for articulation, the arms are on ball joints, so they can do full 360s, move only out that far. He gets bicep rotation, a single joint, but a very good joint on the elbow. Nothing at the wrist. Head is on a ball joint, so it can look down a little bit, up a little bit, and do a full 360. He gets a waist rotation. You just have to move the hood of the car back just a little bit. Legs on a ball joint. Can move forward that far. Back, if you can, do it that way if you wanted to. Otherwise, not much. You get thigh rotation. Over 90, barely over 90 degrees of knee bend. And there is no ankle tilt, which is kind of sucky. But oh well. So, now on my figure, the pretty much everything down is a little bit loose, except for like the feet that can move, forward and back if I didn't mention that. But like the ball joint's loose, that swivel's loose, the knee's loose, looser than I would like personally. So, but he can hold his weapon if you like. He can hold it in his hand, for that. Or you can unplug just this arm, peg, and I can plug in just fine. And for the arm, you can actually flip up the hand and store it right back here via that peg. So that way you don't lose it. And there you go. And honestly, that weapon actually fits with him versus like Bumblebee's tiny little sniper rifle thing. That just was horrible. But stay tabbed in. But for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe, and despite being the same size in car mode, he's a little bit taller in robot mode, which is interesting. So, yeah. Overall, this is a very good addition to the Gamer Edition subline. It's definitely been better than what some of the releases they've done so far. Excuse me, sorry, something in my throat. So yeah, this is a definite pickup in my opinion. So that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.